What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today we're gonna go ahead and try out the new arena. Now, I personally haven't really tried it yet because I stopped doing arena a long time ago because it was really time consuming, and the switching of the crest and then the artifacts and the pets to do other things constantly was just not worth the rewards. But maybe it's worth it now. I don't know, we'll have to see. Now, I'm sure that some of you have already tried the new arena with the rewards and all of that, so I'm curious to see if you guys think that it's worth it now. But ultimately, to me, the greatest downfall of this system, the arena, and then everything else, is the switching of everything. Like, that is really time consuming, and a lot of times I find myself not wanting to do that, so I don't do the game mode that I could have done if I just had something that was set for that specific game mode. I'm sure that a lot of you can probably relate. Like, imagine trying to do arena, then you gotta do Lost Battlefield, then you gotta do Lava 3. Like, that's 3 times that you're probably gonna have to switch things around, and that is the biggest thing, the biggest deterrent for me for doing things like this constantly. But I don't know, maybe now it's worth it. Just like Lost Battlefield is worth the changing, maybe arena is worth it now. Now, here is the team that I am going to be using. Maybe we'll change it depending on what we run into, but so far, this is what we're gonna go with. We got Ares, we have Skull Knight, Valentina, Medusa, Demogorgon, and then Michael. Now, the whole thing of this team is, if it's gonna be head-to-head, I have plenty of head-to-head heroes, but if it's not, then I'm gonna be focusing on making that Skull Knight Deadly Strike end the battle for me, and then we'll see how it goes. So I'm pretty far back, so I'm sure probably the first few are gonna be easy, and then we're really gonna get into some really rough ones. So the first one that we have is Paul's. I'm just gonna say Paul Zeros because that just makes more sense than Paulos. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and face off against him. Now let me set my team. One thing I do like to do is put Valentina a little behind everybody else, just because I want to avoid Valentina proccing before their Ares if we do run into them head to head. But other than that, everybody right up front, and let's start it up. Let's see what we run into. And it is head to head, and we avoid exactly that. So it's kind of laggy right now, so I can't really tell exactly what's going on. But it looks like we should have this. Ares is gonna clean it up for me, and there we go. Cool deal. And then here we're just gonna kind of rely on the Skull Knight to end it. There it is. There it is. Okay. So the first one was pretty easy. One thing that I have absolutely noticed is that the jump now is ridiculous. Like 1,700 is where I'm at right now, and then I can challenge up to 200 already. Like, that would take you almost a day before to get that far down, but it looks like we can get that far down now. So we will go ahead and challenge stuff, and it looks like the same, it doesn't move or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and start it up and see what happens. Once again, it's gonna go into a head-to-head battle. It looks like he got the best of me on that one. It's really laggy though. I really would like it to not be laggy. I thought he got the best of me, but actually it looks like I ran through him, and Skull Knight destroyed that altar. Wow. Unfortunately, this is really laggy. Let me see if I can fix this. Hold on. Okay. Maybe it's a little bit better. I don't know. I resetted it to see if maybe it'll be a little better, but we get 97, so we're already going to be challenging in the top 100. This is where usually it gets really rough. I see an Anubis, which is interesting. If it's not head to head, Anubis probably won't do much, but we'll have to see. It looks like it did reset though, the team. It got put back a little bit further, so let me go ahead and do this. Like I said, I put Valentina back a little bit just in case we do go head to head. Let's see, and we are gonna go head to head, unfortunately. We get our proc off. It looks like our Ares also got a proc off, and we're looking good. That Anubis kind of concerns me though, and apparently for good reason, because it looks like I'm losing. Okay, maybe not, but the Anubis, I don't think I can get through the Anubis with what I have left. Yeah, the Anubis just keeps coming back. I don't think my Michael is gonna be enough. Or maybe he... Oh no, my Michael is defeated. Okay. So in this kind of situation, I could have, you know, I could run it back and probably... Oh no, he's in the middle of battle. Okay, I guess we'll have to wait. But what I was gonna say is, I could have probably run it back and go head to head again, and more than likely I could possibly win. But the problem is it's probably like a 50-50 thing. But if I go open lane in the middle lane, I probably have a better chance. So let me see if he got defeated or not. No, he did not. So it looks like he got challenged again, or maybe he challenged somebody and lost. So let's do it again. Now that I know that there's nobody here in the middle, I'll go ahead and put everybody up front and run it. All right, well, let's see what happens here. That Anubis proc is a problem. The Medusa procs, which is perfect for me. There goes my Demogorgon proc. His Ares was really slow. That might have actually been beneficial for him. His Ares was super slow. And it looks like he got me again. I wonder why his Ares was that slow. Okay. Let's do it again. But in this time, let's actually put Valentina all the way in the back. Because for some reason his Ares was super slow, and that actually was beneficial for him. Alright. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, that Ares is super slow. I don't know what it is that he's running on that Ares, but... Okay, so there we go. Now my Ares gets to proc. And that really is going to hurt him, and the Skull Knight takes it down. So we're down to 97. We can go up to 54. I do have some arena cards. I have 40. And it looks like you're also only limited to 10 a day, which is interesting. Alright, so we have Haze Rink. And that's almost top 50. So in just a few turns, you can really get high up in here. So it's very unlike before in Arena. Okay, so I'm gonna go middle lane because it looks like everybody's settled bottom lane. So let's see. Yeah, once again, everybody's bottom. That Medusa of his might be a problem. Absolutely is a problem. Oh no, that's definitely a problem. Okay. So in this one, I think it's gonna be better if I go bottom lane. So let's go ahead and see if we can do it head to head. So we'll go ahead and do this. These are the ones that I want up front. And then Valentina once again, like in the middle, like here, just in case. Now Phantom King might be a problem. Oh, so can that Medusa. If my procs don't go the right way, that Medusa is a problem. But it looks like my Demogorgon and my Medusa might bring it back. Yeah, absolutely. So we should be able to take this one. There we go. So it's interesting because I'm not really seeing too much of a diversity. I'm seeing Phantom King, which is strange for people to still be using Phantom King, but with the right team, it could absolutely work. Alright, now what else do we get? It's lagging out a little bit. Okay. That's interesting. Let's go back and enter the arena. There we go. So now I can go to 22. Alright. I wonder how many turns it'll be for me to challenge one. I don't know. We'll have to see. Now Solmir has Dread Drake. It looks like Dread Drake is still used a lot for the initial stun, which can make a huge difference. Absolutely. I might even think about using a Dread Drake for maybe my Ares. Who knows? Alright, so let's run it. We'll probably... Oh, wow. He went top lane. That's a new one. Now, my Ares gets there first. And then my Medusa hits their Valentina, which is great for me. Now it's going to be a battle of whose Skull Knight probably is going to take it. He is destroying me, though. I had the initial win, but it looks like the Anubis and the Gunslinger might have taken me down there. So can I change anything? I don't know. Maybe I think The Anubis was a problem, but I don't know if I can actually change that. Let's take out the Dreaddrake and put, or take out the Aries and put Dreaddrake, because I don't think my Aries did much for me on that one. And see if this is gonna help me. Let me go ahead and add. Is Dreaddrake already in there? Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and challenge again, but this time we'll add Dreaddrake to add that initial stun, and maybe that'll give me enough time for my Skull Knight to finish it off. So let's see. Okay, that initial stun really didn't do much for me. Like, it really didn't do much for me. Okay, so this is where I need my Skull Knight to go to work, and he's really not. Ouch. The Demogorgon is really destroying me. I gotta think here. What would be the best way to... I don't think that the Anubis has Revitalize. Actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't. So... going head to head might actually be the answer here. So long as my Aries doesn't miss the Anubis, I think that's the way to go. Alright. So we will go like this. I definitely need the Medusa proc, absolutely. And then we'll put Valentina in the back, just in case. Alright. Let's see how this goes head to head. My Medusa procs, but I don't know how everything's going. Everything is not going well. I got destroyed. This is an interesting team. Let's see. The Anubis was really hurting me. Let me try something else. Alright, let's try this team right here. Let's see if maybe we can get so far ahead that a Pumpkin Duke and Michael proc will completely destroy this altar. We'll see. I'm hoping for Pumpkin Duke to proc along with everybody else and give me that win. There we go. So long as... yeah, there we go. So basically the whole strategy there is just to overpower them. Just to overpower them with speed. And it looks like it works. Now we have 14. How many cards do we have? We only have 4 left. So let's keep this one going. But let's go top lane, because I feel like people more than likely are not going to be top lane. If they are, I probably will lose. I'll tell you this much. But we'll see. Oh, this is interesting. They're everywhere. A split lane defense. That's new. It worked, but that's definitely new. Did that Anubis? Yeah, that Anubis had Revitalize. Okay, so let's take out the Pumpkin Duke and add in Demogorgon once again, because that's an interesting one. But when you do split lane, you do leave yourself a little vulnerable. So we'll go like this, and see how this goes. All right. So that Rock Note did proc, but now they are at a big disadvantage. Yeah, this is a huge disadvantage for them. There we go. So we get down to 14, which is interesting. Now we get down to 6. Oh, the new dragon. Ooh. I don't know. Of course, the people with the new dragon are going to be the one at the top, right? Only makes sense. Why did I take out Pumpkin Duke anyways? Alright, let's add him back. And we're gonna go up against this new dragon, but we're gonna go back to the same strategy that we just had. Although this new dragon is probably going to destroy us. And we'll go dragonless. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not a weird defense again. It's a weird defense again. Of course it is. But can we take advantage of it? That's the question. It's not looking like it so far. But I'm really only relying on my Skull Knight right now. Is my Skull Knight even alive? Is my Skull Knight alive? Doesn't seem like my Skull Knight is alive. No, it's definitely not alive. Okay. But we can definitely win on the bottom side. On that rock nose side, we absolutely can. So we only have one more. So let's do that again. I don't want Pumpkin Duke leading on this one though, because that would just be bad. And let's go like this. Okay. Well, let's see how this handles. Here we go. That Ragno lived for quite a while. And now I'm relying on my Skull Knight again. I'm not seeing the Skull Knight proc that I want. And now we probably lost. Unless Skull Knight can come through. Oh! That was so close. But for our first initial push to get down to 14 without doing arena for like 6 months, I don't feel like that's too bad. I feel like that's okay. And then of course running into this new dragon, it's probably as far as I can go and actually stay. So I don't know, we'll see how far we can stay up here, but it looks like in 2 hours we'll get some more chances. So maybe I'll do a video where I try to go up to number 1. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and until later, bye.